Double D is a podcast hosted by two friends of a lot of opinions. These opinions may or may not be based on any actual facts and should therefore be taken with a grain and or truckload of salt. And although our producers may agree with us, Metal and Pluck are in no way held responsible for our antics.
What's up, party people? This is Destiny from the Double D Podcast, a weekly conversation between two friends gabbing about everything from art, politics, music, pop culture, and then some. If you love us, like us, and want to hear more of us, please like, listen, and subscribe, and follow us on all our social media. Thank you. And without much ado, Double D.
Hey, can we talk about TV?
See.
A lot of things happened on TV.
So many things happen on TV. Did you watch Scandal? Are you up to date?
I'm up to... Well, yes, but also... And maybe because I only watch it on Hulu, and I don't actually have television, so I didn't see any of the commercials. I was unaware that it was the end of the show.
What?
Until someone I know posted something on their Facebook that was like, well... It wasn't the best series finale, and I was just like, I'm sorry. Did you accidentally write series, but you meant season? I had no idea. It caught me by surprise.
Well, first and foremost, to who all in the world who has not seen it, spoiler alert. Fast forward.
Also,
don't listen to this part.
The time that, no, that's like somebody being mad about.
I know, it's been like a fucking week.
It's like 2 weeks, so it's okay.
Nice. You know how people are, though. I was gonna binge watch it on what's it? Girl, shut up. You wouldn't go watch it.
Did you like it? Did you not like it? You knew it was ending.
I knew it was ending. I was aware that
it tidied things
up.
The
show was ending.
Yeah, I was totally unaware. I was like all excited for the continuation of the How to Get Away with Murder and Scandal crossover. I was like, there's going to be more. There's not going to be more.
Well, no, yeah, because they had won that. Yeah, she won that.
I know, unless maybe just Olivia's going to go
pop
live
up in there
on the maybe. I mean, one can hope.
I don't see Shonda doing that.
Yeah.
Anywho, I watched it. I agree. It was not the ending I would have preferred. I was very saddened by our white hat, who is no longer with us. So hard.
Are you talking about David?
Yes.
I know.
Rosie
that was awful. I mean, we knew it was going to happen. They were my favorite couple.
They were.
I loved them.
It was weird. And then when they figured out their weirdness together, and David's like, I ain't going nowhere, girl. We together. Stop being crazy. I ain't gonna marry you because I know you're crazy. But I'm gonna be with you because I want to stay with you.
Well,
that was love.
I know. I had so many feelings, and I want to go back and like watch it from the beginning now, and I want to watch this episode from the beginning now that I know, but also I want to watch the whole series from the beginning, and there were so many things. I
knew she was gonna make Olivia good again. I knew that was gonna happen. The show cannot end with Olivia being a dark hat, I guess. I don't know what the opposite of a white hat. She can't be a dark hat.
Which I did love. So, she started wearing white again. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, I see what you've done there. You don't even have to say it. I see.
I like the fact that
because she walked away in a white coat. So we were like, oh, she's going to be happy and good now moving forward.
The thing that I'm confused about, and I think a lot of people were confused about, was the photo of Olivia in the National Mall. Was she eventually...
Why is she in the portrait gallery?
Yeah, I was like, was she eventually president? Did they put her portrait there in replacement of Millie? Because maybe she married Fitz now, so technically she's.
But she wouldn't be the first lady because he wasn't the president when they got married.
She was.
I tried to make it make sense in my brain too, and I couldn't come up with anything.
The last couple days he was in office or whatever, they were a couple. No, I don't know how this shit work. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I mean, they were, but like, I don't think that's how that works.
So does that
also really? You went back with Fitz, that whiny little bitch. I haven't liked him since the first show. I was honestly, like, I cannot take this whiny ass white man anymore.
I still was very upset that her and Jake left the island, to be honest with you. Her and Jake should have stayed on the goddamn island. Okay? A lot of this shit would have been avoided had her and Jake had stayed on this island. Stay in the sun.
Exactly.
Fuck everybody else.
In the light with him.
In the light. And I was all sad.
He went far down the rabbit hole, too.
Oh, God. He down this season. Oh.
I mean.
He was deep in the hole.
Yeah. And also...
I felt sad for him, though, when he was laying in that jail bed, like, imagining himself on the island. And his arm all out, like, Olivia right there. And I'm like, oh.
Except for all the people that he murdered.
I mean, I was looking over that.
We
look over the fact that... Hold on, time out. We looked over the fact that Rowan killed, like, everybody. Olivia Daddy.
I know. But how, like... No, I know.
Oh, okay.
And then, like, at the end, I was like, so y'all are just going to have dinner now?
They regular.
I mean, I guess if your dad's always been an international spy / murderer, you just, you know.
They're regular now. He gave up all his information for you. I love how he said, you must bring someone down, but it doesn't have to be me. I said, oh, this ninja right here that threw somebody up on the bus. I thought it was going to be Cyrus that he was going to throw up on the bus.
Yeah.
And, like, just go ahead and tell him that all the stuff that he knew that Cyrus had done over the years, or all, like, his kill file, so to speak, on him.
Yeah.
I didn't think...
Also, remember when Cyrus wasn't a horrible character?
I don't. Where are you talking
you
about?
gotta go kind of far back, but he wasn't always a horrible character.
When he was that little brief moment when he was with Vargas? That moment? Where he was like, oh, I like him?
Pre that even. When he had the husband and the baby, what happened to the baby? The husband got murdered.
Well, yeah, that husband got murdered, but then he married the prostitute, remember?
Uh-huh.
And then the baby, when he married the prostitute, the baby also got custody with the prostitute. I don't know why I keep calling this man prostitute. His name is Michael.
Thank you, I don't remember his name.
The prostitute. You're the prostitute. Well, Michael. So Michael has custody of the baby, but all that went down when Cyrus went to jail the first time when they thought he killed Frankie.
Oh. I was like, I love how you conveniently don't have a baby anymore.
Yeah.
You know, like they do sometimes.
Well, that was one of the things they said was a scene that she took out of the episode, is that everybody thinks Cyrus doesn't get his in the end, whereas he does. That's why you see Huck at the gravesite of David at the end, because Huck met up with Cyrus with his toolbox.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, that's supposed to be the scene that she deleted or didn't add to the episode.
See, that makes me sad for Huck. He struggles so hard with the torture demons. I wanted
Cyrus for this one.
But I know, but I didn't want Huck to have to do it. Could they outsourced?
Had to be going. It was either him or Charlie. And Charlie needed to get his life together for that baby. Yeah. What's that baby's name?
Rachel?
No.
Ruth? It's an R. Robin.
Robin. That was it. I'm like, Rachel. They didn't name that baby no damn Rachel.
It's an R name. I couldn't remember.
It was Robin like a bird or some shit like that.
Right. Yeah.
That's the most dysfunctional loving couple.
I know, but they're cute too. I like them as a couple. And now they've stopped murdering people globally, and I appreciate that.
Did you say globally?
I said globally.
They still hit people up every now and again. But in the greater scheme of things, they have stopped murdering.
Yeah. I loved that show. I'm sort of sad that it's gone. It was a highlight of my week. I looked forward to it every time. But I thought they did a decent job. Like, it went so many places. How are you really going to wrap it up all pretty with a bow in one episode. You can't do that. That's like not possible.
But that was also like when we were, me and my girlfriend watching it, we were both like, it's just an hour?
I know.
This was supposed to be 2.
Uh-huh.
Y'all missing some stuff. That's why, and that's probably why all of us are like, there's some stuff missing, because it was supposed to be 2 hours. Shonda, we wanted 2 hours and we wanted it commercial free. I need you to work on that for the next couple of series you about to come out with. Well, no, I lie, because it's going to be on Netflix anyway. I ain't got to worry about commercials.
Yeah. But it still won't be a 2-hour episode.
You never know. It's called
at the end. Oh, maybe there'll be like a director's cut situation. She'll release the unseen footage.
Of Netflixness?
No, like on a DVD.
Oh, that's like I'm waiting on the 5-hour-long episode, Black Panther movie.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
I want all the footage. I think I said this before, and I'll say it again. I want the deleted scenes. I want the behind the scenes. I want the trailer preview when everybody's seen it. As a matter of fact, I want the red carpet. I want it all. I want Umbach to just start just a woo woo ringtone them. I want it all. I want it. I think it comes out in May. I'm excited. I don't know if you know if I'm excited. I'm excited. Tell. I'm thinking about having a party just to watch it. I know y'all saw it the first time, but let's come over and watch it again. I'm sorry, I went down my tangent again.
That's okay. I don't mind. I enjoy the trip, to be honest with you. The other show I wanted to talk with you about is Atlanta, because I don't feel like we've talked about it, but I know we both watch it.
Are you up to date?
Yeah. Okay. And every week, I'm like, I want to talk to someone about this because I think it's the best show on television.
It's fucking hilarious. A lot of people were freaked out about the episode where he did like basically looking like Michael Jackson.
Dude.
Damn.
That episode.
Man. I thought I was like, didn't you learn from Get Out, Darius?
Darius did not learn.
Stop running these random neighborhoods.
I was like, first of all, how are you getting a piano by yourself? That was my first thought.
I didn't even think about that. Who's helping you with the
Secondly, when you show up and that man opened the door, I was like, you know what? I just remembered bye. Like, I just, no. And then he was like so creepy. Oh my God.
Dude, that giant ass egg. That giant ass egg.
That scene was so gross. I was dry heaving while I watched it.
You like
it
some
was
egg? It's like, what?
And he used
that damn egg.
The little telecom thing, except it wasn't a telecom. It was a fucking recorder to remind himself of shit for later.
I know, because I swear to God, I thought he had a buzzer. He's like, Darius wants some water. And I'm waiting for somebody as just as creepy, to be honest with you, to come bring Darius the water.
To show up. Yep.
But no one came. And then he was like, no, that's a recording to remind me for later to bring you water. I said, what the hell? Darius wants some water.
That's what I mean. I think it's the best show on television. It's so, like, the writing is amazing. The acting is amazing. Everything about the show is perfection. The storylines are so good.
I feel so bad for Paperboy this season.
The last episode was, like,
getting
rough.
Robbed.
I know.
Stop robbing him.
Can we rob the Lost in the Woods and, like...
First of all, why your dumbass go in the woods?
Well,
I know why he was running, but you should have run along the railroad line. Don't you know from the underground? You gotta learn to follow the river bend. You gotta learn.
City kid, he didn't know.
No, history. History repeats itself, people. No matter what. And then you end up in the woods with the craziest crackhead of all.
Oh my God.
When he was still behind him after he had walked for a little bit, I'm like, he's still behind you? And then you sitting in his house?
I mean...
You can't be sitting in his house talking shit. Of course he's going to try to cut you.
I was like, oh, maybe... No, no, he's not going to help. It's not going to be a helpful situation.
Oh, dude. I didn't see any of that ending well. Like,
no.
I'm glad he ran out. And the whole time I was like, where was your cell phone? Did they steal his cell phone?
I think they broke it when they jumped him. I think it like fell out and got broken. I think so.
Because the whole time I was like, all right, they got his watch from that angle, and they got his chain from that angle.
I think there was a scene where it like fell out and shattered on the road.
Oh, dude.
But at the very beginning
Why are you
of that
walking,
episode,
like, and by the rail, just go that other. You should. I knew what he was. He was over by Tri-Cities because I know where that Crystals is. Okay, and I'm just like, why you go that way? You should have stayed on the main road. You was on main road at East Point. You could have kept walking. See, that's what happened to people taking shortcuts.
Always stay on the main road.
Yeah. Stay on the main road.
Stay on the main road.
Learn from every that. Yeah, stay on the main road. God damn it. That's really fucked up. But the barbershop episode,
loved it.
And at the end, when he got the new barber and he was just like looking at his old barber, you thinking to yourself, because it's real life shit. When you change a barber or a stylist and you just like, damn, now I got to explain all the shit that I want done to this new person and test it out to see if they don't fuck it up. If I keep coming back here or if I'm going to go to somebody else and see if they don't fuck it up. Yeah. That's why people had the same stylist as a barber for years. Why you still going to her? You be in the salon all day. Well, she do it the way I like and I don't trust nobody else just yet. And you be in there for 4 hours, but I know.
And, like, it's like a breakup. Like, you're like, this is going to be a really awkward, uncomfortable conversation, and I can never go back in there again. Well,
going to the chair across the way.
I couldn't believe I usually go
to a whole nother barbershop. I just go somewhere else. Because you just broke up with everybody in this building.
Correct.
There's no one you can see anymore. It's like a legitimate breakup. Like if you see them at the grocery store, you have to look the other way because it's like one of those type breakups.
That's ballsy. Yeah, I was like, I
stopped go in there and then look at him. That's why I don't get a haircut like that no more. I was just like I was like, you gonna get your dreads lined up? No. Because then I got to find somebody I like. Make sure they don't cut into my hair. I don't lose no hair. Then what they lopsided and I be sitting in the mirror all morning like this. Is my eyebrow higher on this side or is it higher on this side? I don't want to deal with that. It was just awful. And then at one point in my life, I had what we called a double line. It's where they had the original line of your hair. And then they go and make a line behind that line. So it's like an extra line, basically. It's a line of nothing. It's like a part around your entire scalp, basically. That was just a hard life I was living. It was just so difficult. You gotta explain. Yes, I wanted this one on. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So I just quit all that together. My hair grows like this. And then I pay a lady to twist it for me. Because I don't have the patience to do that either. But I've been going for her the entire 8 years I've had my hair like this. I had to think about how long I've had my locks. It'll be 8 years in July. And we've been together for 8 years. And again, you're right. It would be like a breakup because she started them. And I don't know. I went to somebody else one time and I was like, it just wasn't right.
Yeah.
She did it wrong and I ain't had no style and it was wet. I can't do that. That smelled mildewy. And when you got locks, you can't be smelled like mildew.
No.
I hate those people. I like, dude, you know you can wash them. I got locks. I ain't got to wash them. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Nasty. But I sit with my stylist. He's talking about people. He came to my shop, girl, and my sink was all black. Just nasty. I was like, oh. It's like, maybe he work in construction. I don't know.
The first time that I ever paid someone to cut my hair was here in Tallahassee, the first time that I lived here. And then when I moved, I would fly back and get my hair cut by her.
Oh, you were dedicated.
People will fuck up my hair. It's like they can't understand. I got 27 cowlicks.
Yeah,
that is think it doesn't matter because it's curly, but that's not true. And they always try to give me like stupid feminine wispy things.
Oh, like the little curl ups?
Like I like to call them Lisa Stansfields. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. And please do not do that to my hair. I want it blunt. I want it straight. Just like, no, I don't want pieces to hang over my ear and look effeminate.
You don't want the oblong bong, like it was like sideways?
I don't.
No, you want
asymmetric.
That extra bang?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
You want me to tousle it in the front? No. Like a nice little snake in the back? Like, no?
No.
Like,
just like
little,
square. Everything squared off. I want it all.
Little rat tail? No.
Oh, God. I did actually, by the time I had moved to Athens, I did find someone who would do my hair there, and she did a really great job with it. But she was very insistent on how cool I would look with a side rat tail. Because the left side in the back of my hair grows longer than at a faster rate than every other part of my hair.
Let me had met you had a side rat tail.
And
you would have
I never went for it.
Ever lived that down. I would probably play with it. Like it would
I'll have to send you some photos of me at say 15 when I had just the full on rat tail in the back. New Kids on the Block style. Oh, I'm not
the
proud
right
of it.
Stuff.
Did you say the white stuff?
Well, in that moment in time, it might have been.
We got that galaxy love, galaxy love, galaxy love. Shooting past the stars now. Don't know where we are now. Trying to find a galaxy love so high.
You want to fill me in on the world of celebrity? Who did what?
Of course.
Let's talk about it. Fill me
First
in.
and foremost, Janelle Monáe and Tessa Thompson continues to titillate me and the world with our query of, will they? Won't they? Are they? Aren't they? God damn it, tell me already! That is what's happening right now. Because they're literally, I can't remember if it was VH1 or BT, but they're talking about releasing the film for her album before her album even come out, because that's how excited everybody is about her album and all the things that Tessa Thompson and her may be doing in these series of videos. Because if she put Tessa Thompson in another goddamn video, I'm just gonna start real life stalking them. Like I'm just gonna like pop it out bushes.
Did you say hide out in the bushes?
Yeah, just I'm on the set of Westworld while they filming. Like, is she in your trailer? Just trying to see.
Yeah.
Because it's wonderful. Why wouldn't anybody want to be a part of that?
I
just want to be in the middle of that ice cream sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Neapolitan.
The album is so good.
Oh.
Every song that I've heard is so good. And I went online to try to see if I could find any like sneak peeks, and all I could find is like a 30-second trailer. For the visual album, I think is what they're calling it.
Well, that's what they call all videos now. They call them visuals.
Yeah.
I guess we're old and we grew up with music videos and pop-up videos and everything was a video. But now when I hear people talk about, the visuals for that album was just on shit, and I'm like, visuals?
The visuals.
You mean the music video?
No, Grandma.
Guess not. You know who did that? Beyonce.
Mm-hmm. Which today is the 2-year anniversary.
Really?
Mm-hmm. My sister sent me a text about it. She was like, you didn't send her an anniversary card?
I know, and it's probably like people killing her page right now with random bees like buzz, buzz. I'm like, y'all need to chill out. I think, hella people probably have left Coachella for these past 2 weekends and started getting like hella bee tattoos because everybody's ready.
Mm.
And I love, she did Coachella again, although it wasn't filmed, and we wasn't able to enjoy all its luster. They were still like clips. And there was like this one clip with her and her sister. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I heard awesome things about it. She tried to pick up Solange.
Yeah, they fell over.
Yeah.
Watch it? I didn't watch it. I just kept seeing like everyone was like, did they fall? Did they hug so hard they tumbled? Like what? Yeah.
I want to see it, but I'm sure it's like full of pure love.
Yeah.
Whenever her and Solange are together, I feel like she's her freest. And she's just like, you know what? I'm here with my baby sis. She looks up to me, and I look up to her, and we're just going to have fun together.
Yeah. It's very sweet.
I love that experience to her. So, the outfits, of course, changed because it's Beyonce.
I know.
I was like, oh, you think I'm wearing yellow again? Ha ha ha! Pink bitches! Oh, you think us and the girls are wearing the same thing? Ha ha ha! Silver bitches! Like, and I bet you, I didn't, since we couldn't see it, but I bet you her boot stayed up this week. That boot that somebody probably got fired for last week, that boot probably was in place, Velcroed, stapled, and glued to her leg, because it wasn't falling down this week.
Yeah. I had no idea that the same headliner headlined both weekends.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
That's even more amazing that she...
Oh, did it twice?
Yeah.
Yeah. But she knows. I was just making sure she didn't... I had to keep close tabs on what she was doing this weekend to make sure that she wasn't debuting anything that I need to know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to drop nothing that I'm unaware of, Beyonce. You always catch me slipping. I know she's gonna catch us slipping again because that's how she goddamn do us every goddamn time. She be like, drop an album.
They just release it with no announcement at midnight.
That's what everybody does now. It's like every now and again, like I just like this past weekend I've been listening to like Steady Hard, this J. Cole album, KOD.
It's so good.
Oh my God, I love J. Cole. And he only did like one or two posts on his Twitter, like, hey, this is the artwork for my album cover, and hey, this is the songs, and it's dropping on the 420. And that was the day before. That was on the 19th.
That was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
Beyonce don't even do that. She like, album. Figure it out.
Figure it out. Get your life
Figure
right.
it out. Because when she did that with Beyonce, and everybody was like, Beyonce, nigga, Beyonce did not drop an album. Yes, she did. Look it up. Look it up. And everybody was like, did she? And we looked it up, and she dropped a goddamn album. Goddamn Beyonce. She gonna drop it on Tidal first, and I'm like, But you know what? Beyonce, I got 3 goddamn email addresses, and none of them have done my free subscription for Tidal. Fuck around. I'm gonna have my shit. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got you, Beyonce. I see what you're doing. I see you. I'm gonna do my free subscription. And then when it comes on Apple Music, I'm going to put it on my thing. I figured it out. You ain't going to... oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I just thought about that plan right here, right now. That was live action.
Developing plans.
I was plotting on Beyonce real
in
fast.
The moment.
Speaking of plotting, you know how I love Rihanna. And all things Rihanna.
You haven't mentioned it.
Oh, okay. I love Rihanna.
What is she plotting?
And all things Rihanna. She announced a name of her lingerie line that I knew was coming, and I felt it in my spirit. Yes. It's called Savage Fenty.
Oh.
I need pictures though. I need visuals.
Yeah. You need the visual.
I need the visuals, especially now that she didn't put on her like I'm in love weight. Cause she looked real good with how I'm in love weight. She looks yeah. Go. I don't know what this billionaire's doing for her. But you keep doing it, sir.
You don't even need a car where we going, baby. Hop up in the rocket and they go.
How was your 420? Did you participate?
I didn't go anywhere. Did I go somewhere? Here's the thing. I got invited to go hang out and watch some movies. Some friends of mine had rented out a small local theater. It's like a independent theater, and they rented the whole thing out, a bunch of them, and they were having a big party. And I didn't go to it because instead I ate some Rice Krispie treats that I made, and fun celebratory holiday Rice Krispie treats.
Okay.
And then I drank several beers and played some cards at my house, and then I went to bed at 8 p.m.
Okay. Legally.
Like a lame person.
What I did on 420 was register to vote in my county.
Good a jabba.
And change my ID. So my ID will now be my new address for where I live at. But I love the fact that it will say now issued on 420.
Oh.
Now, unlegally, I stayed at home and watched TV very slowly.
Did you watch The Blue Planet? Isn't that what it was called? Or Planet Earth or whatever?
No, I didn't watch Planet Earth.
Did you watch Friday?
I did watch Friday. It came on.
Oh,
it came
God bless
on
them.
TV. Like, I was like, okay, Cinemax, I see you.
They know what's up.
And, you know, everybody on the planet has been watching Watchathon because everything's fucking free right now. So Cinemax randomly popped up on my TV, and I was like, oh. Well, all right. I'm not paying for this, but I will watch it.
Yeah.
So I watched Cinemax, and they played Friday, and they also played on, I think it was MTV or MTV2, Dazed and Confused, or that one? Yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I finally got to see the infamous Matthew McConaughey line about teenage girls staying the same age.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's not creepy at all.
I know, I was like, yeah. I'm like, oh,
wait. Yeah. shit that was funny in the 90s is just not funny anymore.
Oh, God, no. Oh,
yeah.
God. That's
I
just
don't know how old that
me,
movie is.
Oh, I don't even know.
It's probably the 90s, though.
I think it might have been the 80s.
No.
Really?
Yeah. It's not from the 80s. It takes place in the 70s.
It takes place in the 70s, but I think it was filmed in the... Look it up. Google that.
I'll give you $100 if it's from the 80s.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll put money on it.
I ain't giving you that money back. I just want to let you know. That's a bet you made by yourself.
But 1993.
All right.
But other 420 related things. Not the holiday specifically.
Okay.
But I don't know if you've seen Cynthia Nixon is running for
I have.
Yeah.
I am this just makes me love her anymore. She was always one of my favorite characters on the Sex and the City. I was not a big Carrie girl.
Yeah.
She seemed a bit whiny sometimes. And so did Charlotte. I did like Samantha. But I hate the fact that their love romance has fallen apart and they don't like each other as a group. So
I
hurts
know.
My spirit.
Yeah.
Well, then again, I don't know. Because she might not... I don't know the full... If she don't like Cynthia or she just might like Sarah. I gotta look more into that. Because it might be Sarah so she don't like... And I was like, all right, that's between you and Sarah. But do you like Cynthia? Because those two are my favorite.
I really appreciated, like... I don't know if you've seen any of her, ads, any of her candidacy ads.
I didn't know she had ads, but I've seen, like, a couple articles about her running and all the lovely things she has been saying. And if those articles are fucking true, then if I was a New Yorker, I'd be like, all right, then.
I know. I really appreciate, like, there are tons of people talking about, like, legalization and how... you know, the health benefits and all of the different uses and how it, you know.
But they always omit that one part about all the people they put in jail about it.
Correct.
It's like, I know we gonna save all the cancerous babies. Whoop, about all the people in jail right now. I'm sorry.
But, yeah, like nobody ever says like, oh, also, hey, maybe if we decriminalize this, how about we decriminalize these people?
Yeah.
I was really excited that somebody finally fucking said that on television. Someone with a platform. I'm sure people are saying it, but it's exciting to see someone.
I mean, people have been saying it for a
with
while.
With a political platform
like
say
my good old man Bernie.
Yes.
Bernie Sanders still riding hard.
The funny thing too when she announced her candidacy, I was like, oh, that's exciting. She's a lesbian. That's exciting. And then I was like, although she's an actor, so like, is she qualified to be a politician? And then my next thought was, well, she was a lawyer. No, she was not a lawyer. Miranda was a lawyer. Jesus Christ. Walters, get your life right.
Yeah.
I was like, well,
she played a very convincing lawyer. Okay. Okay.
She played a very convincing lawyer. I'm sure she'll be fine.
I would let Jennifer Beal dance for me any day. I don't, you know what I'm saying? She played I know that was a body double, but it was convincing. I would let it try. I would let her try.
Yeah.
What a feeling.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, just because someone does something for a living, I mean, who's to say that a lawyer makes a better politician than an actor?
What did our president go to school for?
I don't know. He's
exactly, because it doesn't matter.
I don't currently have a president, but
no. Well, no, I have a president. He was 44th president.
I was like, I believe
his name is Barack Hussein Obama.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of political change occurring, and it's exciting.
Well, that's why I spent my my legal answer.
Yeah.
I spent my 420 re-registering to vote in my current county because, the midterms are coming up and I want everybody to be fucking gone. So I'm going to make sure I vote as much as possible. And I'm going to use that excuse as much as possible. So as soon as somebody's like, oh, hey, player, you late for work. Nah, sucker, I was voting. What you vote for? County commissioner.
Yeah.
Stakes taxman. Sheriff. Auburn. Like, I don't care what it is. I'm naming shit. Like, it's just whatever. Voted for it. Superintendent of the schools. You ain't got no kids. I don't care. Yeah. They teaching everybody. I don't care. Like, I'm voting for everything. Speaking of my president, because I don't know about everybody else. Speaking of 44 is a smooth motherfucker. Let me tell you why 44 is smooth. You know how Donald Trump got a wife, right? Melania?
Yes.
Have you ever seen her smile? Name one time you saw her smile with her husband.
Well, I was going to say only at a funeral.
Yep. With Barack Hussein Obama. He was probably singing some Al Green, some sweet. I'm so into like, forget that ninja.
That would be such an awkward. Like what I thought when I saw that photograph, I was like, that is an awkward row. Like I don't even.
I know, and I always think it was like
the Clintons were sitting there, and
and she's like having a time of her life. She's like, thank fucking God. He is not here. I am with people who are on my level of talking.
But
Let me talk to somebody.
Was he not there?
He was probably golfing somewhere.
No, that can't be true. I'm sure he was there.
He was golfing, girl. When this particular election, the presidential election happened, and I was at work with our producer Heather, and we were all just running around like it cannot. This is not happening. We are so close. Nope.
I know.
She won that. Nope. She got that. It cannot be happening. And you sit there and you think about it like, damn, you got home and it's like, damn, that shit happened.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Uh-huh. There was a place, there was a like a bar and a restaurant here that has they show movies on their patio regularly, and then sometimes when there's certain events they'll also air that, and so there was just a bunch of us watching it on this huge screen, and like people were like bringing pizza from the local pizza place and like just sharing it with everyone. There was like a cupcake store next door, and they like brought over cupcakes, and they're like, we just felt like we needed to share cupcakes with people. Like we were all just like watching TV and like eating.
Because that reminds me of this other show I watch on HBO called High Maintenance. And there was this one particular episode about literally the day after the election and how everybody was just so zen and peaceful with one another. Like, it was just like the most peaceful day on earth because everybody was like, hello, have a God bless day. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How you doing today? Are you all right? God
there's never,
like,
yeah, there's
the
never
show's about a
more,
weed
like...
man who travels and he giving out weed like, hey, you over here?
Yeah. Yeah.
You need some? You all right? Like, everybody's blowing him up to buy weed because they just need to calm down. Like, hey.
So many strangers that were just like,
I think I hugged like
okay
5
today?
people the day after. Like,
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you all right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
you stranger.
is the answer.
And normally I would say stranger danger, but come on over here.
Yeah.
You look creepy, but I don't care today. Come on.
Yeah. I know we're commiserating.
It's basically we all well, like, everybody was in mourning. Like, we were just like, oh, I know. How to do it.
And look how many. I mean, it's so many months. It's a year and some months later, and we're all still like.
We're still like in shock.
Yeah.
And, like
a year and a half later, and we're all just still like can't fucking believe it.
And speaking of everything that happens, can you know that you can't eat in the Waffle House no more?
Do what now?
You can't eat in the Waffle House no more. I love Waffle House. Do you love Waffle House?
I do love waffle. I mean,
Waffle House ain't safe no more.
What
the safest place they tell you to go in a tornado? Waffle House.
Yeah.
They always open. Waffle House.
What happened at a Waffle House? This is I don't know.
A crazy gentleman in Tennessee came in the Waffle House at around like 2-3 o'clock in the morning and killed 4 people.
Oh God.
He was wrestled to the ground by another man, and then he ran out the Waffle House butt naked. By the way.
Oh, did he come into the Waffle House naked?
He had on a shirt.
Uh-oh.
But during the wrestle scuffle, where they took the gun, this young African-American gentleman took the gun from the man. He lost his shirt as well as his gun in the scuffle and ran out into the world butt naked. My favorite meme though was like a picture of him, the gentleman who killed everybody, who's a Caucasian gentleman with blonde hair and blue eyes, of course. And the guy who saved everyone else basically, can't say everyone because 4 people have lost their lives because they wanted a waffle. The guy who saved them was an African-American guy in his 20s. So the memes basically showed the 2 of them side by side, and they said, who do you think the police would shoot first in the situation? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy part about this situation is that guy had his guns taken from him. Because he legally had guns. He had the judge took his guns, gave his guns to his father, and gave him to his father to have in custody, and his father said, you can have him back.
And then he went to the Waffle House.
And killed 4 people.
There's nowhere to hide in a Waffle House either. That sucks.
That's a small
That's
space.
terrifying. That's
and I love the Waffle House. I gotta order everything to go.
I do love a Waffle House.
You don't even need a car where we going, baby. Hop up in the rocket and to go.
Did I tell you about the crazies that goes on here in Georgia when you're away, now that you've moved away?
Fill me in. I mean, I do still read the Georgia news.
Oh, well, good. Look at you keeping up to date with the state.
I try to be aware of what's going on.
Well, here, honestly, not too far from where my fucking mom lives, in Noonan, Georgia, because my mom lives in Union City, which is like maybe like 3 X's away. There was a fucking Klan rally.
Yeah.
You know, they like to pop them up all randomly because they're still trying to recruit more people to hate, aka stupid people having more babies than the smart people are. So they're still recruiting, but they always pick the most random places because the particular organization is not based here in Georgia at all. They're based out of state. They just pick Georgia, Noonan, to just do it. Just to get more people.
I think they intentionally don't participate in rallies in their own states or towns because that's like the secret. There's like secrecy is sort of part of their thing, and so like maybe their thought is like, oh, we won't get in as much trouble. Like I won't lose my job if I do this in another state.
Isn't that the whole point of the hood, though?
Yeah, is the secrecy part. Yeah.
So now you got to travel and wear a hood.
Were they wearing the hoods?
Some of them were.
Wow.
That's another.
And when they
brings
came
up
here, they
another
weren't.
thing.
They weren't wearing the. They weren't wearing the outfits.
Many weren't. They weren't wearing it on their head, but they had it like partially there. But the thing was that Noonan police arrested like 10 people that were counter protesters.
Yeah, I saw that.
That were wearing. They were wearing masks.
That had like the bandana.
Yeah. Because some type of ordinance or something that allowed the KKK to wear theirs, but not them to wear theirs. I was like, okay, well that seems suspicious, but whatever. Not only did they have the rally, which a lot of I give the Noonan residents a credit for. A lot of them were upset about it, but they weren't upset by the reasons that I thought they would be upset about. One lady that was quoted in the article that I read was like, well, why should we have to pay for this? Our tax dollars should not go to this. Look at the police. They out here taking business away from all these people. If you're going to come here and protest, you should pay for it yourself. I'm like, what is that? Like, I don't... Okay,
I don't want my tax dollars to go to it either, but yeah.
I don't want my tax dollars to go there, but I feel like you should be talking about some other... You know what? You don't want them there either. Okay, well, at least we see eye to eye somewhere.
Bigger reasons to not want them in your town.
Like there's a little more things, but whatever.
The reports that I read were really bothered me. Like the cops were really violent to the counter protesters,
as they always are in these type of situations where the KKK are involved. Because supposedly they're doing it legally. It's their right. They have a permit and all these, etc. things. So they always are, just like in Charlottesville, where you saw our president saying,
good people on both sides, fuck off. Yeah.
And, I don't think that was what happened.
No, there's not good people on both sides. There were not
good people on both sides. Some good people were counter-protesting the lovely tiki torch carrying people.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I've been to 2 counter protests since I've lived here, and maybe because it's the state capital and they know it's going to be widely watched, so everyone's in they're on their best behavior. But like the police officers that were present for both of the ones that I went to, they weren't, well, first of all, they weren't in riot gear. They were just dressed in their uniforms. And they were really, there wasn't I never felt unsafe against either. Like, I didn't feel like the Klan was going to charge us, and nor did I feel like the cops were going to charge us. And so it was really interesting to see the footage, because like all the footage that I watched, especially from the one in Noonan, was like people's phones. So I hadn't seen anything like national news wise about it. And so I just wonder, is it like, are we getting a softer version because they know people are watching? And like,
well, here's the thing.
There were way more people at the rally that I went to. So like I was expecting something more like what just happened in Noonan. And so it was like really interesting to see all the footage that people had shot from there, because they were tackling people and beating them on the ground.
Once you hit the point where it's like, it's outskirt of Georgia or out of Atlanta, that's why they always name those things, like a suburb outside of Atlanta, as effort to get more attention from it.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, it's right by the Atlanta airport. It's like, well, that's the busiest airport in the fucking world. So
yeah.
I guess that's all it is.
Yeah.
They probably used the NRA discount to get down here.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, that sort of, it's troubling. That troubles me.
Well, then they also burnt some swastikas, like, in true...
Yeah.
Good old, It's like today I was at work, and this guy, and it was a wine delivery, and this guy came in, one of the truck drivers, delivering wine, and he had on his good old boy hat, as I like to call them. It's a camouflage hat with a Confederate flag on the front of it. And he wore it frontwards, not backwards. And he kept looking at me because he thought I was going to help him with something, because I was in the back. And he kept trying to get me to give me this paper. And I just purposely ignored him.
Mm-hmm.
And as in my position, I probably could have helped him. I probably should have helped him or offered him some help. But some people I just choose to ignore in life.
Yeah.
And that was one of those situations.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, And I always hate the argument, especially as a historian and a history major, and I love all things historical. But I hate the argument of heritage and historical purposes because there's a lot of things that we don't continue to do that were a part of history.
Correct.
So there's a lot of things that aren't necessary. You can love your Southern heritage, as I myself do, without loving that part of it. So
yeah, if you're clinging to that part of it,
like why is the flag necessary? Like why can't you have your good old state flag? I mean,
half the state flags have the fucking Confederate flags in it.
Well, that's the thing. Like half the state flags like have some type of Confederate imagery in it, especially the ones that were in the Confederate. Like Alabama,
and that's
doesn't
the
have
battle
the Confederate flag. Yeah, Alabama doesn't have the flag per se, but it has a giant ass red X across it. You know what the fuck that meant,
right?
But I can appreciate that better than I can appreciate you throwing that thing down my face.
Yeah.
So much so than anything.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Like, stick one in a museum and talk about it. Absolutely. Yeah. But it has no place. It has no place in the in public anymore. It's like get over it. Get gone. Yeah, I think if people are clinging to that, like they can call it whatever they want, but like there's no part of me that doesn't 100% believe that that's just them clinging to racism. And if they don't think it is, then they need to do a little self-examination.
That was actually the big flag debate when I moved here. When my family moved here from Alabama, they were initially taking the Confederate flag, the Confederate emblem off the Georgia flag. Because basically the Georgia flag was like that, some type of flag, but it had a Confederate flag in the flag or some shit like that. And that was like a huge thing. And I was like, why are they so weird about this? That's racist.
Right.
And that was like in 2000. And I'm like, dude, we are still dealing with the same dumbness.
Well, and I mean, yeah, there's still
flags and their statues. Just like I saw somebody, I saw a picture of it on the internet the other day of like, I guess the anniversary of Thomas Jefferson happened or something. I don't know, it was a birthday or something he had did or whatever. It had just happened. And I guess they did like a thing where they put flowers on his statue. Where at night somebody came back and graffitied the statue that said rapist.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Something else on it. And I was like, well, that is, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
One of the social media sites that I follow called Queer Appalachia. They posted
fancy.
That about it too. They do a lot of activism in the South.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was when like the last time that all of the conversation was happening about the monuments, and you know, somebody, it was like a tweet or something that got reposted, but it was like, you know, where would you like the statue dedicated to the people who kidnapped your family? Like, you know, like there's so many reasons to not. And not to mention, none of them...
Show me one Hitler statue.
Yeah, right. They're not there.
We can talk about it. Show me a Stalin. What's Stalin at?
Also, they weren't from that time. They're not historical pieces. Mm-hmm. They were all post-Reconstruction. So...
They were probably put up like in the 70s or some random shit like
basically, that. Basically, between like the 20s and the 60s was when the majority of them were put up. Yeah. So I feel like people need to think more. They need to think about what is behind things more. Like, just because something has always been something doesn't mean it's right. You know? Like, this
is true.
I mean, my mother went to high school in the 60s. She graduated in 69, and they stood for Dixie in the morning at her Alabama high school. They played the national anthem, and then they played Dixie, and they remained standing. And so, like, that was in 1968, 1969. Like, that's just a minute ago. You know, and like,
that's why
I think so often people's like knee-jerk reaction is like, it's tradition, or it's this, or it's that, it's part of a history. But like, it can still be part of history and not be celebrated and not be like, I don't know, iconized. Is that a word? Iconified? I don't know what the right word is, but it shouldn't be, it's not to be celebrated.
Beyonce making words. You can make a word. Lil Wayne made a word. Bling, bling. Call Webster.
Miriam, it's Dylan.
Yes.
I've got an addition. Can I tell you about something that I did over the weekend that was joyful?
Ooh. Joyful, joyful, Lord, we adore thee. Our joyful life. Blah. Every time I sing that song, I think about the Sis Act 2. That's my favorite Sis Act.
I was like, why can I visualize that? Yeah, it's because
I got the whole performance of Feel the Blackness.
Oh, God.
Joyful, joyful, Lord, we adore thee.
Exactly.
Good old Lauryn Hill. Braids taking out the whole front of her head. Ooh, that was tight. You can tell they were holding back all that baby hair, like holding it back. But that was the 90s. That's what you did. You had all your baby hair stuck up in the braids.
So my little town, that I don't know how long they've been having a pride, but they didn't have it when I lived here before, and so this was my first time going.
Girl, that's because pride. They know pride mean money now.
There was a great turnout. Also, it gets real hot here in June, so we do it now. But
what's happened to us? Because ours used to be in June too.
Yeah. Do you do it in October now?
Yep.
Yeah. Which I get. Like, a lot of towns coincided with Coming Out Day, which is in October.
Yes, October.
I don't know why we picked April.
Oh, that is very random.
I know.
You got to think about all gay icons.
Unless, like
when
maybe
was Harvey
they were
Milk
like,
born? When was RuPaul born? Like, you got to think about all these random gay people and see whose birthday coincides with April. That's all it is.
Yeah, my brain immediately was like, is there too much football happening in October? They don't want to. I don't know. I don't know why.
Girl,
but
you know,
let me tell you,
all the foosballs
it was
Alabama.
such a delightful. It was delightful. It was in this like downtown park area. Mm-hmm. It's called Clayman Plaza, and there was everyone. It was so awesome. They had like a whole area set up for kids with like a bounce house and little kids getting their faces painted. And there was lots of vendors and booths. There was a drag performance in the middle of the day, which was weird. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen an outdoor daytime drag show. This is weird, and I'm into it. Yeah, I definitely have not.
They do it here at our Pride every year. Like every it's like a giant little whole thing. They do like a whole like drag lineup.
I only
like all
lived
the
there
local
for 1
drag
year
gays
And I was working, so I did not get to. I went to Pride at like 10 p.m.
Your birthday's in October and my birthday's in October. Come on up, Rover.
Yes, I'm into it.
We'll prize it up.
Also, and maybe it's just because I don't interact with my city as on a large scale anymore.
When you did that trolley thing for a second.
No, but like there were so many young people. Like it was awesome. Like there was
I know they are coming out younger and younger.
It was so great.
Back when I went to Pride for the first time, I was like the youngest thing. I was like, ooh, these motherfuckers are old. But now I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna go to jail.
It was so great, and there was GSA from the high school, and like, it's heartwarming. And I just loved it. And I was like, look at these little tiny queers. It's just so good.
I know.
Run around with their flag capes and like...
The smart people that are having babies, their kids are going to save us.
It was really great.
They're going to hopefully...
Yeah.
They're going to hopefully fix the planet on this Earth Day.
And not everyone there... Like, it wasn't just gays. Like, that was the other...
allies in there?
It was great. Yes.
As long as the allies aren't sponsors, that's when it gets a little weird. Like, don't be here trying to sell me some shit.
No, and there wasn't, aside from, like, food vendors, there wasn't anyone selling real... that's not true. There was people selling, like, T-shirts and rainbow flags. But...
Oh, that's basic stuff.
Yeah. But mostly it was just, like, here's this...
hit the Georgia ridiculous... ridiculous
it wasn't. It was like,
parade 3 hours long.
Our local... like the couple of the different gay organizations, and then like the school GSA was there, and then like a couple of political folks who were there.
You're talking about it's your parade or just there
at the Pride? There wasn't a parade.
Oh,
we're not that big yet.
Oh yeah.
But it was just like a celebration in the park, and it was lovely.
That was nice and festive.
I know.
Our Pride
it really warmed my heart.
Very corporate at this point. We have so many vendors. Not like your local mom and pop. Like we're gonna make rainbow this out of this, like a lesbian commune where they made lesbian yarn sweaters or some shit like that. Not that.
Mm-hmm.
We got like
from lesbian
Nike
llamas.
And you got like Nike and dental facilities and like colleges. Like it's a festival. Like it's ridiculous at this point. I think we're gonna run out of spaces for these people.
But a little bit though. Like even if they are just there, even if just the money is what gets them there.
Yeah, because the money does go back into the Pride.
And they're still
things they're gonna fund.
Supporting it. In one way or another, even if they are reaping the financial rewards.
Yeah, I wish they would support it in like so many other ways, though. Like like actually helping the community, and stuff like that, or maybe like hiring more people like of color or like of the community. Like,
correct.
But those are small things. I'm wanting too much, I guess, over here.
Baby steps.
Baby steps, I suppose. Just come and party with us for a second, I guess.
But maybe. I feel like that is even, that wouldn't have happened 10 or 15 years ago.
This is true. Shit, hold on. Let me think about how old I am. Rewind back. 24, 23. Yes. Oh, God.
Right, so like 10 years ago.
10 years ago, I was 23. Oh, Lord, I'm old.
Don't even talk to me about that.
Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. Okay, give me a second. Okay, because 23 was like one of my... Oh, Lord.
Man, you're having like a real moment.
I know, because that was like one of my first prides. And I'm like, that was like when Atlanta had got kicked out of their Piedmont originally. So we were at the Atlantic Civic Center, and we were like gravelly, and this was like we were just randomly roaming around, and I was like, so this is Pride. This was my first Pride experience, and I saw my ex-girlfriend, and I was with my new girlfriend, and she didn't look good at that time, and I was like, God damn it! You know how you want your ex to look, your current to look better than your ex when you see your ex with your current? So, and you was all, it's like, damn it, we were just marching this parade and you all went and... and she over here just... damn it. Hey, this is...
Yeah.
meet. Hey.
Yeah.
This is my girlfriend. Normally she don't look like this. You can't say that,
extra
though.
Sweaty.
Like,
and
just
so
like,
you like pulled out
I know
the
she's
picture.
sweaty and wet and her hair looks sticking, because... Don't look at her right now.
Stop it.
Can I show you another picture of my phone?
You're awful. Stop it right now. God damn it.
Can I show you another picture?
Stop it.
It's all gravelly. Just looking at people. The sun, after the rain had came and rained on the parade, the sun beaming on the hot cement. And you're just like...
No.
But on a lighter note, CeCe Peterson did come, and she was singing Finally, and I got to see that. Finally,
I loved her.
Happened to me
Yeah.
right in front of... I don't know how... Like, she got like maybe 5 songs, and she been rocking it for like... I don't know how long with them 5 songs. And you know what? I will, every time she come to a pride, finally, it happened to me. That's just like, what's that other girl? Deborah Cox.
Oh. What'd she sing?
The gays have remixed How Did You Get Here? Like, how did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here.
I only recognize it if there's a
it's like,
going behind it.
What's happening right here? Good old, it reminds me of the good old days when the Atlanta had gay clubs. You know, Atlanta ain't got no gay clubs no more. We got.
Is that true?
No. Like the one like gay club we still had left just closed. It was the Jungle.
Yeah.
It was like not too far from where you used to live. Like when you used to live here, that shit gone.
Oh.
There's like a couple like small like little bar-y type things. Like there's like MSR.
Yeah.
Burkhart. Blake's. If you're into leather and all that, the Eagle. There's like BJ Roosters.
So you said there's none, and then you've just rattled
they're all
off like a half
like
dozen.
not a club. Like they're more like bars.
Gotcha.
Like
so not for
no,
dancing.
Real dance floor. Like no
no
stage, no performance floor. Like none of that.
Okay.
Like we used to have a lot of more of those. Like people like older gay people that I know like from Atlanta. They forever are talking about the Jungle. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that was. Or Backstreet. I'm not Jungle, but the Backstreets is what it is. People always talking about. I've been to the Jungle twice, but I never got to experience it. And I'm also not a gay man, so that's another thing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I meant to tell you.
It's like I don't even know you.
I know I like their movies, but I don't like to do what they do.
And so I wonder, is that, I mean, that sort of venue goes where the money is. So is it that younger people aren't going out?
Well, I think
are younger people just
younger people
going wherever the fuck they want?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're going, not necessarily trying to find a safe space for just LGBTness.
Yeah.
They're more so just trying to be with their friends and immerse. Because, they're trying to, hopefully we'll all commingle and be good.
Yeah.
But they don't realize how awesome it be the space that those spaces are.
Yeah.
Because they've never experienced it. They're just assuming that it's just going to be a bunch of Katie Lang songs. And that's what I thought it was when I first started going.
Everybody want to dance to that. Good Lord.
Listen to, that's what happened when you. That's one of the things that you go through when you
craving.
First become a lesbian. When you first become a lesbian or just gay or whatever, and you just start looking up stuff you're supposed to do or stuff you're supposed to know or the telltale signs.
I got gay before there was an internet, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Well, my ass, I Googled some. Well, it wasn't at the time. It wasn't Google. It was Yahoo. I Yahooed some stuff.
Yeah, but totally. I mean, and see, that's
what
like I do like that. Like we're We're everywhere. I like that.
Yeah.
But also, I do remember being like 18 and driving an hour and a half to go to a gay club. And like the first time that you feel so isolated and like there's just you, or maybe you know one other gay, and then you go in and you're like, no, there's a room full of gays. And like, you know, it feels really kind of amazing to like see people dancing together for the first time, or holding hands, or, you know, showing affection of any kind. And like, there is something sort of,
well, you know, here, because of Atlanta's landscape, shit gets sold up so quickly to turn into a condo or an apartment home or a slab of land. So that's what happens to a lot of the gay nightclubs here in Atlanta, is because a lot of them were in the heart of Atlanta. Like, they were, you know, prime real estate. So that shit got sold fast. Like, that's what happened to Backstreets. That's what happened to Club 708. That's what happened to all those clubs. Like, they get sold up real fast. It's like, oh, yeah. Yeah. The ones that are still hanging on by a thread, and the only reason they're still hanging on is because the people that live in that area so happen to be primarily gay, which is Midtown. And those people are kind of being pushed out a little bit, too. Like, more of those bars are closing, and more of the areas. So it's like, what safe space will you have? So that's when everybody starts to intermingle. And I think a lot of times is we don't have lesbian spaces in particular. It's because we are little hermits when we become a couple. And women tend to want to be couples. And a lot of times those businesses die because you're like, well, you all right? I'm all right. Well, shit, we in tonight. And that's it.
I'd go every week until I met my girlfriend there, and then now we don't go no more. Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty much what it is. It's like this. I found my girlfriend here, and now we don't like it no more. It's like, whatever.
I found a couple girlfriends here, and now it's awkward.
Like,
so
we party all the time. And then gay men became a fetish for straight women, so then they were partying there, too. Yeah. Well, we're going to go party here with the gay men because they don't touch us. Yeah. Whereas they didn't want to party with the lesbians because we were going to still try. I'm just going to make an effort because there was a lot of... I apologize to a lot of my straight friends for this. There was a lot of straight friends that I tried to bring into the little gay clubs back in the day when I was just started partying. And it was always like some young little lesbian just coming up behind trying to grind on them. And they'd be like pushing back like, no, I don't want no parts of this. I don't want no parts of this. It's just like a boy in the club too. They'd be like, you sure? No, I don't want no parts of this. I promise you, I don't want no parts of this. You missing some parts. And it was always a fun experience. Yeah. To be had by all. But yeah, like literally all the gay clubs I went to when I first became gay are no longer in existence. There was Atlanta Live. That's now, what the fuck is Mansion Elon is what it's called now. You know, fancy. There was TRAXX, which was basically like a giant ass skating rink. It was the most ridiculous space to be a club, but it worked. Yeah. I don't know how it worked. I don't know how people made it work. In the back where the concession stands at the skating rink would be is where they served drinks, and it was the bartender. You would be walking around the club with a picture of either Long Island iced teas or blue motherfuckers, because the pictures was $10, and that was 4 drinks. And it was made with grain alcohol, and you was holding on to your picture strong. Just drunk as fuck, trying to walk from the back of this fucking giant-ass skating rink to the front, because that's where the music at, and that's where the stage at. And you want to be by the stage, because that's where the DJ at. It's ridiculous. My memories. And then I got drunk pictures on my Facebook of me dancing on top of a pool table. It was just a lot of space in this venue.
That's exciting.
Oh, it was a good time.
Also, I want to drink a picture of something called a blue motherfucker.
At the time, you might have, but now looking back on it, ugh.
No, I'm sure it's awful, but I bet it's great awful.
I mean, when you are young and your stomach is full of probably like Waffle House or McDonald's or whatever you lined the whip before you came in there, and you ready to go. The world is your oyster. And also, because it was outside of the Atlanta jurisdiction, that motherfucker didn't close till 5:00 in the morning. You just in there and you come outside and the sun be like, the fuck? How long are we in there? And you in line passing text messages like, you get the text message to get in free? No, can you send it to me? All right. Because everybody had to get in free before midnight.
Oh.
With a text message. I don't know how they made money. How they made money is by everybody buying them giant ass pictures of those motherfuckers. Which was made with the strongest alcohol known to man. Grain.
A picture of Hunch Punch.
Basically.
Yeah.
I was like, I should remember my 20s. I'm glad I do.
Friend, what do you got going on next week? What are you doing?
Well, this week I'll be going to the Atlanta Indie Market and selling some jewelry.
The what now?
The Atlanta Indie Market.
The Atlanta Indie Market. I like it.
Yeah. It's like a little random pop-up market they do like once a month.
Nice.
And I'll be doing that, slinging some new crafts and jewelries and whatnot. And then also I'll be hanging out with my brother and my family to play the Top Golf. Because my brother Glenn is turning, how old is he? 28.
Did you say Top Golf?
Yeah. Never heard of Top Golf?
No. Is that a video game?
Okay. I mean, in a sense, I guess you could say that. Where you actually play golf, but it's video game-esque. You literally hit a ball, and you have it's like a leveled golf arena. It's like one of those driving ranges, but it's leveled. And there's like holes and like spots in the grass where you have to shoot. It's like a target. And you like hit the ball and try to hit the target.
Yeah.
And you see it from the screen. So it's like a video game aspect of it.
So it's a real golf ball and a real golf club.
Golf, but you really golfing, but it looks you can look at the screen and hit things and targets and stuff.
That seems fun as hell.
Yes, it is fun, but it's expensive as fuck.
Yeah. But
like,
you know.
I know, and he wants to go on Saturday. Of course, he wants to go on fucking Saturday. Saturday's like $40 an hour. I'm like,
yeah.
Could have went on Wednesday. It's $25. But that's my old budget itself. I'm like, you could have saved so much money.
You can get it on a Groupon.
No, I could have saved money. Well,
that sounds fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that for
nice.
This
Good.
birthday.
Well, I can't wait to hear how the market goes. I'm really super proud of you getting out there and doing that. You do a lot of those.
Stuff.
I know, that's awesome.
I got a little Etsy review the other day. I was like, thank you.
Yeah. How's the Etsy shop going? It's good.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have made more stuff than is on the Etsy, so I should probably put more stuff on the Etsy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
keep it
put
updated.
more stuff on the Etsy after I do this market, so that way I don't have conflicting pictures and I have the stuff at the market and I sold it already. Because that's what I ended up doing at the last market. Like, I'm on the Etsy like this. Oop, gotta delete that.
Yeah.
Nope, gotta delete. Nope, my bad. Nope. Sold that. Nope. So, I gotta do better.
Yeah, that's a lot of upkeep,
The inventory's separate. Yeah,
sure.
I know. That's the devil. What about you, Memon?
Yeah, nothing super exciting. I'm gonna...
Shit. Sometimes that's the best way.
I'm gonna, this next week, I am gonna try to get some meetings with suppliers and start locking down food costs and things like that. Mm-hmm. And availabilities and whatnot. And hopefully get these vinyls done on the truck. And
there you go.
Yeah. I'm in the final stages.
There you go.
So
that flag is running you around the final lap of the field.
It's feeling good. It's feeling exciting. Little nauseous in my tummy.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
If you're not nauseous, you ain't doing it right.
Exactly. I'm like super thrilled / mildly terrified.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I feel like
that's me
that's
before I go to anything.
the right combo.
Like,
yeah.
was like, I just spent this money. I hope somebody buys some of this shit. God damn it.
Yeah.
I just spent all. Oh, just keep. Go.
Yeah.
She done went to work today. This is just. Why, Destinee? And somebody come up and was like, hey, I really. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It does. I know. It makes you feel good. Like, there were a couple of outdoor events that happened over the last, like, 2 weeks, and multiple people that I'm good friends with, but then also people that, you know, I'm acquaintances with, or, like, our friends of friends were like, I looked for your truck. Where are you? Where are you? So, like, that feels good that people are wanting to support it. So
there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Good friends keep you sane. Yeah.
Oh my God, I've said it a million times, but I don't know how anyone starts anything if they don't have a network. Like, there aren't enough free sandwiches for me to be able to thank the people that have helped me in ways that they may never know. Like, it's just, I mean, I try to be as grateful and thankful as I can, but I literally couldn't be doing this if it wasn't for the amazing people in my life.
Yeah, just don't make no promises. You be catering everybody wedding.
Yeah. No. There's been no promises of free caterings. But free sandwiches.
Everybody
for
get
sure.
sandwiches.
I mean, yeah.
All right, Oprah sandwich lady, you get a sandwich.
Oh my gosh.
You get a sandwich.
Sandwiches.
That should be our rib biscuit.
You get a free rib biscuit.
Yeah.
I wrote it down. I'm not fucking around. I'm gonna figure out how to get like a short rib. You know?
Yeah. But would it be a biscuit? Like, would that be a good texture for a short rib?
I think so. I mean, sop it up with a biscuit is a saying for a reason.
I know.
It's all like juicy.
I was thinking.
What if you ate it like open faced?
See, I am not a biscuit and gravier.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that might be it.
All right. Well, think about what kind of bread you want me to put a rib on. I'll make a rib sandwich on anything. Just think about it.
I have been obsessed with ciabatta lately.
And that would hold in all the juices, too.
Like once it gets in there.
Because it's like airy on the inside, but crusty on the outside.
I keep rubbing my fingers by my mouth like I'm hungry.
I noticed it. You're looking real like you want a sandwich right now.
Because I'm doing a thing where my mom, like, she's like, I'm like, Mom, what you want to eat? Hold on, let me think about it. I'm like, Mom, what does that do? It gets my mouth juices going.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? I know what it won't buy. Yeah.
Rib sandwich.
That is not scientific. That is not scientific. That's not how that works.
Think about what else you want on it. I'm going to, like, we'll talk about this another time. We don't have to talk about it today.
Yeah.
But think about it. Cultivate it in your mind if you could eat this rib sandwich.
Rib sandwich.
Yeah. We'll talk about it next time.
Yeah.
All right.
That's like a quandary, like, dum, dum, dum. Can I put in this
Dun, 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 dun. You know?
Oh, fuck.
What is...
So many options. It's like when I went to Five Guys for the first time. It's like, what do you want on your burger? I can get all this?
Oh, my God.
Fuck.
So good.
All right. I went real light the first time.
Grilled onions.
Yeah. Oh, no. The devil.
Oh, I love a grilled onion.
I do not like onions. I am, all right, what do you want? I want a little bacon. Can I get lettuce, tomato, ketchup, mustard, relish, jalapeno, mushrooms?
Oh.
And can I get a small Cajun fry? Thank you.
Yeah, I do like a Five Guys. They do a burger all right.
They do.
Yeah.
That's the only, like, quick place that I've, in my old age, you know how when you're young, you can eat whatever the fuck? Mm-hmm. And as you get older, you realize that shit don't taste good.
Yeah.
And that's what's been happening with all, like, the fast food places in life. It's like, ugh, what the fuck is this? So now Five Guys is the only quick burger place I can go to.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, you know, in and out and get a burger.
But that's like quality food, though.
Yeah.
Like, they make it all. You know what I mean?
Good stuff, man.
It's real good.
I was like, this burger is somebody seasoned this.
Oh, it's so good.
And every time I go to Five Guys, there's a black person behind there, and I feel like there's extra salt and pepper because they know. And I'm just like, I don't know.
And their fries, God, dag-natted. I wish we hadn't even started talking about it.
Potatoes came from wherever. I know. I was like, they closed now here.
I know. I'm like, why are we even talking about this?
Damn it.
Shall we do this again next week?
I mean, I've gotten used to it. I mean, why not?
Such a joyful part of our week.
You like me.
We're a happy
Why not
family.
just keep talking to me?
I
ain't gonna call you.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, if we didn't have this video chat.
Yeah. I would text you every now and again.
Yeah. And I'll call you back about it.
Oh, God.
I love you. I'll talk to you next week.
All right, bye, dear.
Bye. Well, that brings us to the end of another Double D Gad Sesh. We had a blast, and we hope you did too. We'd love it if you join this party every week by subscribing to the show. We're available wherever you listen to your other favorite podcasts. Thanks to everybody that's left a review and shown us some love with those rating stars. We really do appreciate it. If you haven't rated or reviewed the show yet, please take a sec and head over to iTunes to rate and review Double D. Ratings and reviews help us grow our audience and continue these conversations. If you'd like to follow me, Dylan, on all my food truck adventures, you can find me on Instagram at TallyPanhandle and on Facebook at The Panhandle. Also, be sure to check out what Destinee's up to in the world of art via her Instagram at d.streeter_designs. If you enjoyed the music in this week's episode, check out King Clew's album Godspeed. It's available everywhere that you stream and purchase your music. The song from this week's episode was Galaxy Love. And if you want to know what amazing stories our producers are working on, and believe me, you do, follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Metal and Pluck. Thanks again, y'all. We'll see you next week.